Hello, everybody, and welcome into Thursday night, November 9th, 2023. Let me see if I'm the echo. I am not the echo tonight. Oh, that's amazing. Ken Stout Live with the Zoom homies. The Zoom homies with Ken Stout Live. The only person being heard's me. Nobody's going out yet. I've got it muted. Stealth, you can relax. Take a big, deep breath. But Sin's got his YouTube running. Looks like he just muted it. All right. We've got William, Rich, Greg, Sin, and Jeff, and Stealth Mode. Now you guys are being heard, so you might want to watch what you say. Go ahead and say hello to YouTube for me. I'll verify there's audio.
Hello, YouTube.
Hello, YouTube crew.
Yep, we have audio. Now I lost the daggone stupid chat again.
The hell with YouTube.
Yeah, YouTube's got some stuff going on. Now, somebody's going to have to grab whoever that is coming in. I made a couple co-hosts. Not sure who that was, actually.
Sam.
Oh, Sam, okay. Greg was first. Not sure how he did it, but Greg was actually first. I'm going to show that a couple times. William was second. And let me move that over here. So once I move it though, it's gonna really screw things up. Tony Wallow was third. Stealth Mode, not Stealth Man Mode, Stealth Mode Man, I don't know. Stealth Mode was fourth. Mimi was fifth. She said hello. Now I'm gonna move it over here. Maybe, I don't know what's gonna happen. There we go. Let's try that right there. Let me mute my mic. Got a little bit of a sore throat right now. Stealth Mode says, happy belated birthday to my little brother. Thank you, Stealth Mode. Can we get on Zoom pre-show? Yeah, the Zoom creds are always good, no matter what. Any hour, any day, there's always somebody here. Literally, seriously. Right, William?
Mm-hmm.
William and I talked about 6 o'clock this morning. Actually, we played the game to about 6 o'clock this morning, and I had to go pick her up and then get a little bit of sleep. Tony Wallow says normal on the audio. Good. Robert Michael says, Ken, you going to boycott us again tonight, I guess. Rand Israel says hello, and I cannot see the clocks because the macro's in the way. I tried to make an adjustment to the clocks, and yeah. So right now it's 4 o'clock in the morning in Rand's neck of the woods, and I hope Rand is safe and sound with all that's going on over there right now. I'm trying to figure out if it's 9 o'clock here and 4 o'clock there. I'd have to back up. 5 o'clock in the afternoon our time would be midnight his time, right? Sounds about right?
Yeah.
And there's a reason for asking. On the 32nd of November, we're going to have to do our show, and Brian and I have been working on a couple things. Sam says, purple, about time you all let Greg. Yeah, we all got together and said, look, let him be first. I do not let anyone know when I'm doing it. All right. It's all luck of the draw, randomly done. Now I am pretty consistent in the times that I do it. So if you watch, just like the game, if you watch the monsters coming at you, you can pretty much figure them out. Why am I not hearing anybody? Did I lose my audio?
I don't know.
Fine. We're just letting
Oh,
you
there
talk,
we go.
sir.
Well, we lost audio last night. That's why I asked. My audio went to south of the Mississippi somewhere.
Well, losing audio, did you lose your mind too? Or
Pretty much. I mean, we did get it fixed last night, though, so that was nice.
Yeah, it's good. You won't know what I spent most of the day doing.
Babysitting?
Income tax for 2021.
Oh, that's right. You were telling me about that.
Yeah, I got a letter about a week ago from the IRS saying, we want you to pay us $12,000.
Whoa.
And what it was, I was doing my taxes that year 12 days after my wife died, and I
Right.
missed some stock some mutual funds that I had sold. Well, what the IRS does, that gets reported, but they are not required to report the cost basis to the IRS. So they take the cost basis as zero. Then they treat it as ordinary income instead of long-term capital gains.
You need to make sure you get that at the time that they're saying that happened. Don't let them put interest on it all the way up to this point. No. If they're claiming that, that only happens at the time your wife passed away. We've run into something like this with our tax person. We've dealt with this.
I'm going to have to pay interest on.
No. Mm-mm.
Well, I'm going to have to pay interest on some of it.
Yeah, some of it.
I have a friend who's a retired senior IRS agent. She used to run a group, and she helped me prepare an amended tax return today.
Okay.
And it wouldn't be bad at all, but I took an $1,100 refund, so that made what I owe $1,300 instead of $200.
That's reasonable. You got to pay it back, yeah, and with interest. Yeah, with interest. Oh yeah.
Right, so I have to pay that back with interest, but it beats the hell out of $12,000.
Hey,
I changed
cool
my background today. I changed it to one of my golf shots today. This was not my tee shot, okay? Unlike the other one, this was my chip shot that actually hit the pin, and I'm like, sweet, I'm going to get, gosh, dog jig. How does that not fall in the hole?
And the leaves bounced it out, right?
No, I can't blame that on the leaves. Now, there's a couple I did blame on the leaves, but not that one.
Well, I see leaves in the cup is what I was
Oh, yeah, possibly that maple leaf right there did. No, it hit high up on the pin. I got really lucky because it hit high up on the pin and it dropped straight down. Unfortunately, on the way down, it moved slightly out of the way. So I was happy, but I was a little upset as well. It's been a long time since I hit the pin from off the green with a chip shot. And it felt really good. And I kicked his ass today, by the way. So it was nice.
I'm hiding behind my avatar again while I eat. So.
Yeah, no worries. I do the same thing when I'm texting and taking care of things in the background. Now, I'm trying to figure out a way to do a YouTube short using stills, and I've got an idea how I want to do it, but I'm not quite sure because all the stills I see are always some kind of a 30-second video, not still pictures stitched together and then, done like that. So, anyway. Greg, I know you didn't get much done today. I'm not picking on him.
No, not really.
Did you get a nap in?
I had good intentions. I got moving before 1 o'clock. I was sanding and painting my son's veggie boxes. And then he takes off. He was supposed to be off today and tomorrow. So he takes off, goes to the gym for a couple hours. Then he goes shopping, comes back about 4 o'clock. I said, well, I can't do it now. It's too late in the day. It'll be dark in 45 minutes.
What time does it get dark over there in Maryland now?
I think right around 5 o'clock.
Oh, man, that's not good. It's dark here today at 5:28. I mean, not dusk. We're talking dark. Yeah, I mean, the other day we played 22 holes, and today we barely got in 18, but we got them in. So
I think it's closer to 5:45 here when it starts getting dark.
As we get closer into winter, the days will get shorter. Daylight will get shorter.
Yep.
Not looking forward to it at all. Now I am going to mute. Not going to mute. I'm going to put my avatar on. I got to go do something. I'm still here. I'm not actually leaving. I'm just checking something out. I did get the golf app to work on my phone today after the round of golf. I tried it 4 or 5, 10 times on the course itself. It wouldn't go. So we called Jake's son and he saw what was going on. He goes, no, it's a free app, so we couldn't figure out why it wasn't working. And he goes, no, that's not right. He goes, give me 5 minutes, I'll fix it. About a minute and a half later, he calls. He goes, bring it up again. He goes, and he's kind of laughing. He goes, you're not going to believe this. And it was so simple. It was something, I mean, like the nose on your face simple, okay? That's how simple this was. And it works. It gives you the distance. You can track your putts. You can track your scores. You can actually have multiple players on there. I'm going to like it. It will eliminate this right here. I did both.
Is it a ball
That's
that
a
is it a
scorecard.
ball that is a sensor, Ken? Forgive me. Is it a
No,
ball
it's
that is
a Google 18 birdies stealth mode. It's called 18 birdies. And
Now,
it's
does
free.
it estimate the distance for you?
Yes,
or just
it
record it?
actually does calculate from the tee to the green. It calculates 3 readings: to the front of the green, the middle of the green, and the back of the green. Why? I guess you would want that. I don't know. I sort of get it, but I don't. I do not. I don't necessarily play to the distances. I look at the
No.
I look at the green. I'm going to hit the green. I'm good. If I hit the green, my 2 putting is actually killing it right now. And then of course stuff like that would help me out. I did get 1 birdie today. And I've got to get.
Question about that.
Do I?
Is it relying on pre-known information about the course, or is it
Oh, no.
actually measuring?
It's real time. You can walk in between holes, and if you don't pay attention, it'll give you the distance from where you're at to the next hole.
So, I
and it's
mean,
wrong.
how is it measuring all this? I'm just curious.
GPS, I imagine. That'd be
No,
my
but when
guess.
you're
I don't
standing
know.
at the tee, it's not shooting a laser or something out there. To
Oh,
the
no. In fact, it eliminates anybody want to buy a rangefinder? I got a real good rangefinder for sale.
No, but I mean, how does it know how far away the green is unless you've already walked there,
Well, you got an app on your phone,
right?
right? Just like when you navigate when you're driving. All right, somebody kick
Right,
him
I
out.
understand how it
Get
knows
rid of him
where-
permanently.
The phone is, but how does it know where the green is?
Now that's a good question. I don't know.
It knows the colors.
I just
Do what,
wondered if
Chris?
it had access to some of the database about the course or something.
Well,
said
either
it
that
did.
or maybe there's something on the pin. I don't know. I'll have to look into it. Maybe there's something on the pin that it can see. I have no idea.
Okay, just curiosity question.
The Bronx 9 says, good evening, all. Good evening again to the Bronx 9. Tony, you're fine. I got it. Been expecting it for a while, but that's fine.
Ken, do you have the wearable watch? Do you have the wearable watch? Is you
No,
swing?
I don't have the Dick Tracy Apple Watch. I'm not going to do that. I'm seriously leaning toward getting an Android. There's things that this phone, the Apple phone, does that I know with the Android. I know with an Android, I can come home, take the cord, plug the phone in, and download the photos instantly. Okay, I know that. With this thing, sometimes it does, sometimes it don't. Most of the time, I got to let it upload to the cloud and then download it to my computer.
You're going to the dark side.
Possibly, the thoughts going through my head. I mean, I'll be honest. I have considered it. Rand says, "Excellent." Another one sees the light.
Yeah, I'm still wondering how it tracks the ball. I'm looking.
Well, it
I'm
doesn't
looking at
track the ball
information
at
right
all.
now. It is GPS.
It
How does
doesn't track the ball. It tells you, okay, so if you're standing here at the tee box on 1 and the hole's 70 yards away, it tells you 65 to the front, 70 to the center, 75 to the back. So you know what club you're going to use to hit it to the green.
That's
if
the
you're
shot planner.
a
Yeah, so it
decent-
knows the course. That's your
if
shot
you're
planner.
a decent golfer, then you're going to know then what club to use. For example, hole number 1 on that course, they say it's 66 yards. I use a 56-degree wedge, and I usually put it about dead center of the green. usually, unless I not paying attention and I go left or right. But I'm still pin high. And then if I can get my chipping down like this, that's all I got to work on over the winter somehow is my chipping, and I'm really not sure how I'm going to do it. I know when we were in Vegas in California, I used to chip in the house. I had those plastic balls that you can't hurt nothing with, and I'd chip in the house. I'm not doing that here. And she won't let me close in the screen porch and put a virtual golf thing out there. The divorce will be next week, by the way.
That would be loud. Because they're loud. I've been on those courses where you hit it into the
vinyl,
pretty loud.
or the whatever it is. Yeah, they can be quite loud. But yeah, it was good to end on today. I was 4 over par on the front, which was real good. I shot 1 5 and 2 4s. That's 4 over, so I was happy with that. And in the back, I was once again bitten by the doggone lake. Lost a brand new golf ball today in the lake. I gotta
to go get it.
Yeah. I wonder how cold that water would be, and dark and murky, and no thank you. I just put my $10 in the swear jar for everything I said and be happy. Did not use my mulligans today. Didn't have to. That's always good.
What's a mulligan? I've never quite understood
mulligan is a gentleman's agreement between golfers that if you hit a bad shot, let's say there's woods to your left and a lake to your right, and you hit the ball and it goes in the lake on your first shot. Okay? You can hit the tee shot over, and it's called a mulligan. It's just a do-over. It's illegal as hell. It's not sanctioned by the USGA or whatever it's called.
PGA.
There are tournaments that will allow mulligans because they're doing a charity event, and you can buy as many mulligans as you want, but it costs money. We play one on the front, one on the back. If you don't use your mulligan on the front, you can carry it to the back. I'm trying to talk him into, if we go one on the front, one on the back, and you never use it, next time you play golf, you have 3 mulligans to start. 2 from the last week and 1 on the front. But I don't know that that's needed. He used both his mulligans today. He was having a really bad day today. His putter decided it was going to South America. That's the only thing I can say. He could have been that. And I kid you not, he could have had his ball where that one right there in my background's out right here, and he'd have missed that putt. It would have somehow lipped out. It got to the point where it was absolutely hilariously funny, because how do you miss putts like that? And I've done it and he was doing it. So Mrs. K just sent me a message. Let me go see what she wants. I haven't seen her in chat yet. Thank you, Sam. I'm trying to take care of it as well.
I'll keep track of that.
I appreciate it.
Why are you guys killing all my alter egos?
Sorry, Jeff. Got him.
No.
And I owe Sam an apology. We were going to get together this afternoon and continue the education of Destiny's Child with me. And I forgot all about it. I was playing golf, and we rushed through it. I got home, and I'm like, doggone, Sam's not here. I'm like, maybe he forgot. So either he got busy or do what?
Yeah. I decided to take a nap anyway.
That's good.
But you're good.
Stout mode, do you need a stakeout?
Hey,
I'm sorry, say again.
I'm getting a message saying my internet is unstable.
That's because they're doing the transition from whatever you have now to whatever you're going to have. That's
not it. That's not AT&T.
I know it's not, Chris. I'm just giving you a hard time.
Email? What kind of message?
It just says your internet is unstable. Zoom said that.
I have gotten that in the past.
And the reason I left was because my internet just disconnected. I'm checking my router settings and I'm seeing why I keep disconnecting.
Are you using an ad blocker? Because they're cracking down on that. Just saying.
No,
Oh,
it's my
brother.
would that make my internet disconnect? That would make my internet.
No.
It shouldn't, but it should not. Now, why?
Ah,
I've
Oh
seen
my
that
goodness.
twice today already.
I'm going to diagnostics on my modem inside my modem. Log in.
uBlock Origin is trying to keep up with YouTube in the ad blocker wars.
Yep. And Louis Rossman came out today with a thing that YouTube may be violating EU law. So this is going to get messy and ugly and scary, and we'll see where it goes. The
There's also
code
a
that
new-
Jeff gave me about a week ago works perfect. YouTube thinks I don't have an ad blocker. I see the ads for 4 seconds. Everywhere else I go, I see no ads. It's fantastic. And I got one more thing I have to do. Well, I don't know if that'd work or not, though. Because I still see the hearts, the live reactions on other people's channels that don't turn them off. And that's fine. It's their channel. They can have them on. I
Well,
know
that was
the
a
2
separate
lines of
thing in
code
the
will
filters.
yeah, I've got to put it back in my filter. I deleted it. When I
That was from a lawn dog, I think, originally.
It was. He sent it. And I think you resent him in an email. If not, I'll get him one of these days. It's
But
not
anyway,
a
I
big
turned my
deal.
ad blocker on again after I updated the stuff from uBlock Origin. And I have yet to get a message.
So
I
what
know
should,
Wintermute still hasn't gotten a message, which is odd.
Well,
Wait 3 days.
when I run speed test inside my modem configuration, it says average latency 52.474. Is that good?
I have no clue.
Downstream is 26.702. Upstream is 1.889.
It's a lot of
That's-
lag. You got a lot of lag.
Nope.
There's
That's
tremendous amount of lag.
Well, I've always had bad upload. That's why I don't that's why I can't do live streams because of my but I was told that didn't have anything to do with it, which and it might not, but I was also told it did. So am I still on? Yeah, I'm still on.
Yep, you're still with us. Well, I know Zoom takes a lot of resources, and it did kill
Well, that's
Da
probably
Vinci
what it
again.
is.
Long
I'm
Dog's
just-
making some good dinner. Rand wants to know what are the attenuation and noise margin
Attenuation.
figures. Yeah, it's a big word. I can't say big words. You get
He
past
wants
3 or 4 letters, and I'm up a creek. Okay.
What does Lawn Dog want to know?
What are the attenuation and noise margin figures?
I don't think I'll have that. I'll try to find it and I'll write him a novel about it.
No, that was Rand Israel wanted to know that.
Right, Rand. Did I say Long Dog?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm looking at the things Long Dog. I see Rand's comment. I highlighted Rand's comment, but I'm reading. I don't know what's wrong with me.
So I still got remote access disabled where the AT&T can't get into my router. Because this is my property and there's no trespassing.
You actually have that. You're not using AT&T's router. And
I'm using the AT&T router, but
Okay.
they're not able. There's this thing called hold on in here, 192.168.1.254. You can go into, let's see, somewhere in here there's a remote access tab. It says username, text, and password is blank. There's no password right now. And it has port to use 58961. And I got read access only and update access. And I got it disabled. So they cannot get on my router. So
Well,
Tony's
Goose
asking
is
if the
already
macro
there.
exploded, but I think the macro's good. I started right at 9 o'clock, so by my clock we got about 5 more minutes, and then I get to drive down the road and pick her up. And I do know we're stopping at Walmart. That was
I'm not
explained to
gonna
me
run.
earlier today.
I'm not gonna. It seems fine right now, so I'm not gonna run the diagnostics tonight while I'm on Zoom. But I don't know why I keep having problems just about every other day. It disconnects.
Brother, let me tell you one thing. If you have the equipment of the ISP, you cannot lock them out of that piece of equipment. I don't care what you think you might have, brother. As
Well,
a technician, you cannot lock them out of it unless you actually go in and alter the stuff inside the computer or inside the modem.
okay. Well,
Yeah,
that's
you're
fine.
not.
I just
Yeah.
what happened before. I don't like you. This is just me now. I know I'm weird. I don't like using apps on the phone. The configure thing. They said to use the app. They messed up my configuration, the 192.15, whatever it is. They messed that up, and they kept saying you need to use the app. But I got them send me another modem where I can. I don't know if there was something wrong with that old modem or not, but one of them
It
said
could
there
be.
was. One of them said that the firmware got corrupted, and one of them says I need to use the app. So I don't know.
You're going to have to use the apps, my friend. All the new equipment I have, I control it from my smartphone. You have to. That's the way it's going. Just be honest with you. You want state of the art, you got to go that way.
Yeah, unfortunately.
I've heard that too. That too.
Either have an Android or Apple. There's the two choices you have. I have the Samsung Galaxy, so it's better than the iPhone, honestly, because I don't have to use a converter. I can go ahead and plug my phone in and get all the pictures like Ken was wanting to do. Yeah, the iPhone is a pain in the butt. Yeah, especially if you have Intel equipment. Yeah.
10 years down the road, there'll be no computers. We'll all be using smartphones and whatever.
Nah, we need both, man. Impossible. We need both.
Oh, I can see us gaming from a smartphone. I can see us doing the live stream from the smartphone. Can you imagine that, Chris?
Not me.
Hi, everybody. I'm live streaming from my phone. That's not going to work.
Yeah, it's too tiny. How am I going to type on that?
You really?
I'm on my laptop. I'm on a 17-inch screen laptop, and I'm like, yeah, now I can see everything, and I got multiple screens, and it's like, yeah.
Yeah, I've got a laptop that my son gave to me a couple of years ago now, and we rarely use it. I'm not a big laptop guy. The phone is what it is. It's not a phone. It's actually a camera and a messaging service, and now a means for me to keep score of my golf game.
Yeah, I love that app. I've been looking into that, man. It is GPS tracked. I kind of see what it does. From what I understand, I think once you establish where you're hitting from and what tee you're hitting from at whatever said golf course through GPS tracking, I think the golf course itself has uploaded the map to the course. From what I've looked at, that's what it looks like. And it's pretty cool. It tells you what club is recommended, how far the distance is to the pin. Yeah. And I was looking into that. That's a pretty good app, Ken.
It was recommended by a lot of people, and when I was doing my research on it, it was about the number 1 or number 2 in most of the things I saw. So Jake, the guy I play golf with, uses it. He was showing it to me one day. They recently upgraded it to where not only can you keep your score, but it tracks your putts. Your putts are an integral stat that people like to keep. All right. If you get on the green in regulation, on a par 3, regulation is 1 shot. Okay. On a par 4, regulation is 2 shots, and on a par 5, regulation is 3 shots. So if you get on a green in regulation, then you're given 2 putts on 3. You know, it's 2 across the board, actually. Nothing is better than a 1 putt, believe me. Okay. If you get on the green and you drop a putt for 40 feet on a 1 putt and you get a birdie, that's awesome. Or if you're on a par 4 and you're on in 2 and 40 feet, that's a birdie as well, but it's still not, it's a 3, not a 4. It's nice. So I'm trying to keep up with Chad. I'm struggling here. Got about less than a minute, and if the macro's working, it will automatically kick over to the outro. Looks like we got competition. Long Dog's watching a guy and his brother doing a 21-hour stream. Well, all right, the challenge is on. Somebody heard about the 12 hours of us. Now they're doing 21 hours. So we're gonna have to get ahead of them. We're gonna do we'll do a long stream one of these days.
So that will probably be fine. It will probably eventually be fine.